Guys, we are back and today we are doing our annual ranking top tier list of all the shows that we watched this year. There was so many. First of all, Happy New Year. I'm going to try to post this on the 1st of January. I'm excited. So this year we watched 69 shows, more or less. Maybe I forgot some. Please let me know in the comments if I ever forget a show, because I know last year I forgot so many shows. But yes, you guys really enjoy last year's video. I think it has like 20,000 views so far. So thank you so much. We watched 4 movies, 6 GLs, 7 non-BLs, 53 BLs, and we dropped 1 show. To be fair, I should have dropped more. It was a good year, I'm gonna say. I really enjoyed this year. I think it was really good. I was thinking of all my favorite shows and I could not even decide which one was the best because there were so many good ones. So I'm going to be ranking, brutally honest. No beating around the bush. So we're going to make a tier list. At the top, we're gonna have Changed My Brain Chemistry because it was so good that I will forever be changed. And my brain is so much better after I watched this show. Then we're going to rank with Had Me in a Chokehold because so many shows I could not stop watching. I was like, give me more. This is fun. This is great. Oh my god. Yes. Then we have the no notes shows, the good shows that I have no notes. It was good. Moving on, no comment. Then we have the mid I fear because some shows they were mid. They were average at best, and it's not bad. There's shows for everyone, and some I just found average, and it's okay. We also have objectively bad, subjectively fun. This is our dark horse shows. The one that are so bad that it's actually good. The one that are bad, but I'm like, why did I enjoy this? Who knows? It's like, that one person you have a crush on, but they're bad for you. You're like, why do I like this person? They're so bad for me. They're such a red flag, but you're like, I can't stop. So yeah. Then obviously we're gonna have the jail time. Jail time for you. This show should have not been made. You should be in jail. It should be sued. And it should go to jail for life. So yeah, these are gonna be our fun tier list. Please take this with a grain of salt. These are my opinions, my views, my shows. And if you don't agree, then you can debate in the comments. But also, we all have different tastes. I don't like chocolate. That's a taste. Chocolate might be good. I don't like it. So yes, if there's a show that I really hate and you guys really love, that's okay. Everybody's got their own opinions. But we're gonna have some fun. Maybe I'm gonna be even more brutally honest now that I have perspective. And I'm also going to rank some of the shows that are still airing because I feel like if I keep them for next year, I'm just gonna forget about them. They're gonna be like in the middle, in between. So I'm just like, let me just rank right now as far as what we got for shows. I'm not gonna count the shows that only have like 1 or 2 episodes out, but I'm excited. Let's watch this together. And if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and join the membership. It's fun. If you want to watch BLs with me, all of my BLs, mostly this year, are on my Patreon page because it's been harder and harder to upload reactions on YouTube because of copyright. So if you want to watch my reactions to all the Taiwanese, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, all the Thai shows, most of them are on my Patreon. Make sure to join. It's a fun time. And I'm excited. Let's start this list. Let's go. So the first one is Heated Rivalry. At first, this show, technically not a BL, but 2 boys in love, so we'll just put it in there. This changed my brain chemistry when I tell you. Uploaded my reaction yet, but I have finished the show. I have reacted to it. It will be coming on Patreon. It was 10 out of 10, so good, showstopper, great representation of queer stories in sports. Like, no comment. Give me more. Season 2 also has been green-lighted and I'm so excited. I'm going to read the book. This is going to be my first actually BL book I'm going to read. Like my first ever queer story that I'm going to purchase a book for. So this is exciting. and I cannot wait to read it. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Let me know, guys, if you have watched it. If you have not, watch it. If you want to rewatch it, join my Patreon because we're gonna have so much fun. Melody of Secret. This is airing and we are at episode 4, I believe. 3 or 4 by the time you're watching this. Right now, like, no notes for now. No comment. I'm watching it. I love Wholesome book. We got a good plot twist already. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if I like where it's going, but I've got an open mind. Open mind. First book, do not disappoint me, please. Claire Bell. So we're doing the GLs too. Claire Bell changed my brain chemistry for the rest of my life. I will never be the same after watching Claire Bell. I actually do believe that I don't have a top 3 or top 5 or top 10 shows that I watched this year, but I know for a fact that Claire Bell is at number 1. It was the best show I've ever watched in a long time. There was everything, every little detail. Even if you don't like GLs or if you're not interested, you should just watch it because perfection. Masterpiece, perfection. The acting was incredible, the cinematography was incredible, the script writing was incredible, the storytelling was incredible, every side character was incredible. I have no notes. I don't even have enough words to tell you how amazing this show is. Next, Bull Boy Tactics. This was fun. This was fun. I liked it. Had me in a chokehold. Yes. To the top of my head, I remember great chemistry. It was fun. This is from Korea. I like the sassy character. I don't know. I would definitely recommend it. Next, we've got a movie, Uranus 2324 with Phuwin and Becky. This had me on a chokehold. Hear me out. I was shocked. I was so shocked when I went online and saw that it had so many bad reviews. I just don't understand. Did we watch the same show? I don't know, because it was amazing. I cried so much. I thought it was a beautiful story. I really liked the plot twist. I liked the kind of open ending, kind of up for interpretation. I thought Phuwin Becky was great, and I really love Phuwin Becky, and this show was great. This movie was great. I loved it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but not me. That was not me. School trip. Join a group I am not close to. We just wrapped up, watched a last episode. There's a special episode coming. This, my friend, changed my brain chemistry because it was so pure and cute and fun and warm and beautiful. The actors were so good. The actors for Hyoki, he's so good. Like, wow. Great acting, great chemistry. It had some flaws. If you've watched my reaction, I do have some notes. Even if I have notes, I cannot not put it there. Like, it was great. Next, we've got the Bangkok Boys. Ooh, this was fun. It was just kind of edgy, kind of new. It was like a mix between Korea and Thailand with actors from Korea and Thailand. I feel like I have no notes. It was good. I liked the action. I thought the acting was great. I thought there was some good fun things in there. And there was a lot of plot twists, like a lot of plot twists. And the chemistry was great. And I remember watching the behind the scenes, and both of the lead actors actually didn't understand each other because one only spoke Thai and one only spoke Korean. So they had to add an interpreter, like, for them to speak. And I thought they did great. I thought it was fun. Ended on a massive cliffhanger plot twist. And I was like, ooh, this has a special mention for the hottest dad. Like, hot dad alert. That dad, he was hot. 10 Dance changed my brain chemistry. Incredible, 10 out of 10. The dancing, the acting, the heat, the sensuality, the storytelling, the soundtrack, like, actors were incredible. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. Also, I was very surprised because I saw that it had a lot of bad reviews. Not me. Could not be me because I loved it. Joan North special episode. We got 2 Joan North special episode of Forever You. This was mid, I fear. Mid? What? There was nothing special about this special episode. Nothing special. To be fair, Joe and North, it only works because of the actor. Mackie and Bass, if it was different actors, nobody would care. Nobody would care about the show if it was not for Mackie and Bass. So that's my 2 cents on it. Next, we watched a K-drama. This one, our K-drama poll. Not a BL, not a GL, just a K-drama. Strangers from Hell. I don't even know where to put this. No notes. It was good. It was scary. But I wasn't very satisfied with the ending. I feel like there was a lot of loopholes. I'm having a fun time getting spooked. It's fun. Next, we got, The Journey to Killing You. This was great. It had me on the chokehold. I thought the acting was amazing. I thought the storytelling was great. It was very dark storyline. So many nuances to this show. But I think it was good. It was really good. Actually, no, I'm going to put it in no notes. You know why? Because my favorite character was not even the main lead. My favorite character was the best friend. So, my magic prophecy with Jimmy and C. This was good. No notes. It was good. It was a good show. It was fluff. It was cute. I could not care less for the side couple. But everything Jimmy and C related when they were in the village, that was 10 out of 10. It was really one of the best shows of GMMTV for sure. I think it was a very cute and fluffy show and great chemistry. Ooh, secret relationship from South Korea. Our toxic man. This really had me on the chokehold. It had so many flaws. And it also had some loopholes, but oh my god. Every time I watched an episode, I was like, what is gonna happen in the next one? What? I was baffled. Like, every episode made me choke on my coffee. I was just like... So, this year was the year of toxic. The year of toxic. They gave us toxic. And I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. Fun. Oh, my stomach! Where do I even put this? Objectively bad. It was bad. Let's not lie, my friends. Subjectively fun. It was fun, but hear me out. Everything was bad about this show. Y'all, I saw someone that said this was their favorite BL of all time, and I was like, why? Why? You have very low standards, my friend, because side couple, why? All the other characters, terrible. GL side couple, why? So bad. But you know what? It was still fun. We enjoyed every second of it. We watched a special episode that was steamy. I mean, yes, it was just NC scene without really any plot, right? But the chemistry though, the chemistry of the actors were, I'm not gonna lie, it was incredible. At first, when I got into it, I was like, why is Soren trying so hard to be Payu? He's not. Like, I thought this is like a Walmart version of Payu. But you know, after that, I was like, why not? Why not? It's fun. But it's still bad. Cannot say that this show is good. But did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. Will just live in my brain rain-free without me ever watching it again. Love in the Moonlight. We just finished it on Patreon. This had me on a chokehold. This raised my blood pressure. This rage baited me. This made me, like, I have never seen myself so heated. Heated. Talking about heated rivalry, my heart was heated. Oh my god. Redemption arc for the dad. I don't want it. Should be in jail. The dad. Jail time for him. But what a show. What a show. It really had me on my toes. It had me waiting for the next episode. Also, I binge watched it. This is like 12 or 13 episodes, and I think I watched the entire show in 2 weeks. Yeah, so I watched 13 episodes in 2 weeks. Can you imagine this? But it was fun. Sun Tiny, where do we even put this? Objectively bad, but fun. I don't know why this got a lot of hate. I think have Max Nat ever had like a good show? I don't think they have. But it was fun because I liked the different concept. I like them switching roles. I like them playing each other. It really shows how they're really great at acting. It also showed like so much more nuances between putting yourself in someone else's shoes. I thought the concept was fun. It was too long though. It should have been less episode. It should have been like a 4 episode, 1 hour, 4 episode. Actors switching roles. So I really enjoyed it. I think, you know what, it was fun, but it was too long. Should have been less. Revamp! Am I gonna get hate for this? Probably. Revamp is two things. No, it's three things, my friend. It is mid, I fear. It should be in jail. Should definitely go to jail. You know, like in the Monopoly, it should go to jail for like 3 years, then get out of jail. And then after it went out of jail, it should be mid, I fear. Hear me out. This show, the way I waited for this show. When I tell you this show is something close to my heart, because when this show was revealed, the first ever pilot trailer, I was in Thailand at the freaking event. I was at the Studio Wabi Sabi event with Boon and Prem in front of me on a massive screen showing me this revamp pilot. And when I tell you I screamed, I don't think I've ever screamed like this in my life. I was like, oh my God, this was what we've been dreaming of, a vampire shows. And hear me out, I love vampires, oh my God, yes. And I was like, oh, stop it. This had the recipe for the best show ever, and it arrived and served nothing for me, personally. It was so average. It was so, the ending did not make sense. Boy, they went to live in the freaking painting for what? We were in quarantine for at least like a year. And we were all going crazy. And you're telling me this boy is deciding to live in a painting in quarantine for the rest of his life? No, no. Even if this is the love of your life, your soulmate, if you are alone in the world with one person for the rest of your life, you will go crazy. You will go crazy. Also, the whole thing about him and his brother, but then in the end, he leaves his brother to live in the painting. The vampires didn't make sense. It had my favorite actors like Boon Prem, Barcode, Mark, Kay, AJ, JJ, this is crazy. This has my favorite actors, all of my favorite actors, and they managed to give me a mid show. It tried to be funny, but it was not funny. It tried to be a drama, but it was not drama. I'm sorry. And you know what? This comes from someone who loves Boon Prem. Okay, then we watched the K-drama. We watched Weak Hero Class 2. This had me on a chokehold. Yes. Oh my God. I actually think I loved season 2 more than season 1, which I'm very surprised. But damn, Weak Hero, one of the best K-drama I've watched. Like, non-romance. It's so good. It's so good. The fight scenes are so good. I have rewatched it since. So yes. Wicked Game! Oh my God! Where do we put this? Where do we put this? I don't know. This is had me on the chokehold, but it was bad. But also jail time for you, mister. But also it was amazing. Can a show do that? I don't know where to put this. I'll just put it in the middle for now. Daewoo Off-Road, first of all, they're incredible actors. Their chemistry is insane. I like that Off-Road had a great character, and his acting was incredible in this. It was one of his best acting. I like to also Jason Lee, my friends. Also our bodyguards. Oh my God. But also so many characters pissed me off. The fight scenes were not that great. The CGI bullets, not good. People getting shot left and right and surviving. Makes zero sense, to be fair. Oh my God, is this show? But somehow, I was still excited for every damn episode. I was like, sat and ready every Monday. Woo! Let's go! Well, I mean, the title does it justice. It was a wicked game. But it had us on our toes. Jet should have died episode 2. No, don't fall in love with Jet. Jet was trash, my friend. Trash. Should be in jail for all of his scenes. I don't know where to rank this show because it was all over the place, but I enjoyed it. Sue me for this. Yes. Camjira! Ooh, Camjira. Brain chemistry changed for the better. Camjira. When I watched Camjira, I did not know Namping. I did not know Kang. I did not know Tull, first one. Didn't know anybody. Did not know nothing about nothing. There was 2 episodes I didn't like. Scratch those episodes, take them out. Did not like the women representation in there. But other than that, I really, really loved it. It was so great. The chemistry, the acting. And then after that, we watched DMD Friendship and I got to know their personality and fell in love with Namping. Fell in love with this boy. Oh my god, so amazing. He's so talented. Also, some of the best NC scene we've seen. To this day, my jaw is still on the floor. I'm trying to pick it up still to this day. Incredible soundtrack, incredible cinematography, incredible makeup. There's still like a couple things I didn't like, but I cannot not put it in there because it was great. But yes, if you want to watch my reaction to the DMD Friendship, it is on my YouTube membership. Okay, when it rains, it pours. I think it was mid. Because like, I thought the whole concept was like, what the hell? It was a cute show and the actors had chemistry, but I'm not into cheating storylines and cheating and lying and deceiving other people and like, just break up with her. Are you a man or are you not? Like, you have a voice. Speak up. Speak up, my friend. I just don't like cheater. I'm pretty sure I liked it when I watched it, but now with perspective, I'm like, Poisonous love, my friend, had me on a chokehold. GL, Poisonous Love. When you're watching this, I'm still uploading my reaction, but I have finished the show. I have finished the show. Wait for my reaction to the finale because, oh boy, do I have notes about this finale. Fun ride. I was there for the ride. I was sat and ready. This is one of the shows, the same as Love in the Moonlight, where it had me heated. I was like screaming at my laptop. And it's like, if you're this invested in a show, if you're screaming at your laptop and it makes your blood boil, like it just has a chokehold on you, you know, like you're just like, man, oh man. But yes, it was a great show. It was a great show. It was fun. Yes, I have notes. Wait for my reaction to the finale. Top form! Oh my god, what do we do with this? This had me on a chokehold. Hear me out. Smart Boom, RIP to this ship. Boom, to me, one of the top actors in Thailand right now. His acting range, incredible. But like this Smart Boom chemistry, it's like once in a while, you just get that new ship, new chemistry, and it just blows everything. There were so many wrong things about this show because there were so many like things that did not condone. Side couple, what for? This boy was like 13, I swear. I don't want it. I don't need it. Jail time for you, mister. Jail time. But for the sake of Smart, the story, like the romance of just our main couple, the soundtrack, and the acting, yes, 10 out of 10. That acting, oh my god. Just thinking right now about that scene where he touches his heart and then he cries. Boom needs to give acting lessons to some of these BL actors in the industry. I'm telling you. Well, this was short-lived, but we enjoyed every second of it, and I was seated every Friday on WeTV. Seated. Then we have Me and Who, which we just finished. No notes. It was cutie. It was a fun ending. I wanted a bit more, not gonna lie. Not, oh my god. Some side characters had me, ugh. I really enjoyed the side couple. I loved Tommy, even though he was barely in it. This was my first show of Big and Park, and I really enjoyed them. They were really cutesy. They have great chemistry. The show was okay. It was funny at times. Poppy was great. I think the humor, I really enjoyed a lot of the humor. I think it could have been a bit shorter, but overall, no notes. It was a cute show. Revenge Love. Had me on chokehold. Oh my god. This show. My friend, let me tell you, Revenge Love was a journey. So many episodes, journey. But also, a couple that had me on the chokehold was the side couple, my friend. Minus point for the snakes. Jail time for the snakes because I don't want snakes. I don't want them. I don't need to see them. No, jail time for the snakes. The actors did great. I watched the behind the scenes. I could not get enough of them. But our side couple, let me tell you, our side couple, I understand that everybody loved the main couple, but I'm telling you, the side couple, that's the one that had me on the chokehold. Also, there was one episode, no spoilers, but there was one episode where we cried, we bawled, we were like in tears. They had us feel the emotion. Woo, yes. Pete Babe, season 2, my friends. This show, objectively bad, subjectively fun. It's not mid. It was this show, hear me out. This show, objectively bad, but had me on the freaking chokehold because I swear to you, every Friday at 5 p.m., my friend, I was sat and ready. Oh my God. But also, the way I could not care less about Charlie and Babe. Like, this show is called Pete Babe. Do not care about Charlie and Babe. Do not care. Like, why did I love this show so much? I don't know. Alan, Jeff, my friends, but not Kenta. Literally me only watching Kenta fan-made MV on, I swear to you. Like, literally, the best couple of this show was the couple that had the less screen time. Why? We don't even know. Garfield, my friend, needs a raise. Kenta, my boy. Literally, Alan Jeff, the ageism in this was wild. Alan being like 30-year-old and then telling him he's literally gonna die. They're like, you're so old, you're gonna die, you're a fossil, you're a dinosaur. Boy's 30 years old, what do you mean? This show, the ageism in the show was wild. As I was watching, I was like, no wonder why Alan left all of you to go and get the freaking, like, serum, because all of you literally are bullying this man. Like, it was wild. The show had me seated. Oh my God, but Demi was bad. It was not good. Like, oh my God, they were scooting. God, this show was so funny. It was so funny, but it's not a comedy. Hear me out. It's not a comedy. But if you want to watch a bunch of men scooting around. Oh my God. Yes, this show, my friend. Can we please just get a spin-off of just Kenta? Thank you. Next, we've got Secret Lover. That was a fun show. No notes. It was great. Great chemistry. Episode 1, I was like, oh, okay. It was a nice show from Taiwan. Yeah. I would definitely recommend. I enjoyed it. I thought great chemistry with our freaking lead. Also, yeah, I think one of the actor, that was like his first role and his first kiss. So it's always like nice to like learn things like that because I feel like you watch it with different eyes. They have great chemistry. The Dark Dice, not a BL, not a GL. Watch me roll my eyes right now. The Dark Dice. Jail time! Our first show to go to jail and no parole for you. You stay in jail for the rest of your life. My poor girly Prim carried this show on her back and she must be hurting. Prim, give her a raise. The rest, no comment. Jail. Shine, the series, changed my brain chemistry. Oh my... Wow, what a show. I think this show had the recipe, but you know what? Again, Beyond Cloud really knows. The thing is, Beyond Cloud is more about quality over quantity. They really craft their show so well. The storytelling is incredible. One of the first shows set in the 70s, one of the best fun era where there's so much to work with, like an era full of incredible fashion and music and culture and revolution, and it just worked. Mile Apple, incredible. We had like new incredible rising talent actors our second couple, wow. I feel like a lot of people didn't understand the finale because a lot of people, I understand a lot of people watch BLs for the ships. You need to enjoy entertainment as entertainment value. And to me, that was a great ending, like incredible ending, would not even change anything. Also, this is one of the first shows that gives us the future of like grandpas being together. And like, I feel like we need more of this. We need more of happily ever after, but like, let me see them with gray hair, still together, playing golf. Like, that's what I want to see. Incredible acting, incredible soundtrack, incredible side characters, incredible depth, incredible storytelling. Beyond Cloud. Beyond Cloud is the trendsetter and people are trend followers. Beyond Cloud will always do that and it just works. It was incredible. One of my top shows of the year. Boy Next World. Ooh, where does this go? I mean, this show really had me on the chokehold. I feel like a lot of people didn't understand this show, but also it was me, I fear. This show, I think it should have been better. That's the problem with the show. It should have been better than it is. It should have been so much better. I have a problem with Mem's writing, but also I really enjoyed the premise of the show. And I think it should have been better than it was. Ugh, meat I fear. I hate to put it there, but I hate to put it there because it's definitely better than Revamp. Revamp should be in jail. Boy Next World, we watched also special episode. You know what? Boss Noel chemistry is incredible. They are amazing together. They work. I do think that Noel is a bit stuck and has been typecast as this childish, clueless boy, and I hope that he gets better roles than this because I know that they're better than this, but I think he had great storytelling and he really had me on my toes. Like, I was really excited every episode to watch where this was going. I had so many theories, but the end theory, like the ending was not as satisfactory as it should have been because all my I had better theories that what actually ended up happening. And yeah, now that I think of it, like the whole stalking stuff, tried to go supernatural, but it didn't fully commit to being supernatural. We also had a freaking side couple that could read minds and we don't even know why to this day. So yeah, it was mid, I fear. But did I enjoy it? Yes. And I enjoyed it way more than any of the mid show, I fear. My sweetheart Jom! Jail time! Go to jail. No parole. My Sweetheart Jom, I dropped this show at episode, what? You guys tell me. At episode 8? You know what's so funny is that Tita Josie could not even watch this show because it was so bad that Tita Josie had to watch this show in 4 times speed. It's called My Sweetheart Jom. Nothing sweet about Jom. Jom should go to jail. I didn't even like him. The only thing I liked about this show was Yo. That's all. Yo. Poor Yo. If I was Yo, the way I would have just left. This show, I couldn't even finish it because it was 2-hour episodes of nothing. Nothing was happening. Chemistry wasn't even there. And I wanted to support Saint. I love Saint. I love him. I love him. I love this boy. Why did he choose to make this show? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hear me out. If you love this show, it's okay. Please let me hate in peace. If you want to defend this show, please defend it in the comments. If you want to be the lawyer and defend, so I will put it out of jail, be my guest. The Red Envelope movie with Pippi and Bill. This was so good. Had me on a chokehold, but also watch the original. Watch the original movie from Taiwan, Marry My Dead Body. Red Envelope, it was funny. It was full of heart. We cried. Pippi and Bilkin are just amazing. Together, they're just so great. But the comedy was fun. What a fun movie. If you want to watch a movie and you have 2 hours to spare, watch this. It was fun. Enigma Black Stage. Hear me out. Chokehold for me. Wow, 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 wow. This Enigma Black Stage was even better than Enigma Season 1. It was only 5 episodes. The girlies This was an all-girls cast. The girlies came, ate, left no crumbs. The girlies, give them a raise. Win met a win, so good. I feel like Win is so good in shows like this. Like, Win needs to do heavy drama or thriller. I feel like that's where he thrives. Incredible. Scary, plot twist, incredible side characters, fun storytelling, plot twist on plot twist on plot twist on plot twist. At some point, I was just like, what even is happening? What is happening? I was like, the ending, I was like, doo-doo-doo. This one, Winnie Sateng show. What's it called again? Oh my god, I'm blanking right now. Amnesia, the series? This was good. This was a good show. No note, but also it could have been so much better. Yeah, it was good. It was definitely the best Winnie Sateng chemistry. Like this, I've never really cared for Winnie Sateng until this show. It was very good storytelling at the beginning. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. It was beautiful, beautiful like chemistry, but it dragged. This is a show that should be 8 episodes, to the point. The double Amnesia plot, like, can this stop? Like, Amnesia should not be a... No notes, when I tell you no notes, I have a lot of notes. But then they added more Amnesia on top of Amnesia on top of Amnesia, and I'm like, no, jail. Spare me your mercy. We watched this because I think it won the poll. It was very controversial, I feel like. It's mid, I fear. Moving on, Burnout. Burnout is still airing. We're on what? Episode 5? Episode 6 we're on. It's already changed my brain chemistry. My brain chemistry is already changed. It was changed at episode 1. Episode 1, my brain chemistry was changed for the better. Afghan. Like Afghan, but like Dew? Afghan Dew? Afghan Dew Tor? Stop. Like, it's like, if GMMTV was like, Lydia, we're giving you an Afghan show. It's a love triangle with Dew, but Tor is gonna be in there. And you're gonna have beautiful soundtrack, incredible characters, fun storytelling, but also you're gonna be like on your tippy toes. You cannot stop watching. Like, Afghan just does it different. I'm sorry. And you know, I'm very surprised this show is not doing as good as it should. I'm just like baffled. GMMTV is not promoting this show. And Burnout is great. It's so good. I don't know how it's gonna end. It could end in disaster. Hear me out. The thing is, I need GMMTV to fully commit to Jew and gun kissing. If they don't fully commit, then it just does not work. It does not work as a show if you don't commit to breaking your ships. Because GMMTV, they don't sell TV shows, they sell ships. Therefore, they cannot break them. Therefore, you know already in the storyline that Dew's character cannot end with Gun's character because they're not an official ship. The official ship is off Gun. So it doesn't go there when you want it to go there. And that's, to me, then my only criticism. This show should fully commit to not promoting it as an off-gun show. And I know people do not like when ships mix. Like, they don't like this. Well, boy, don't watch it then. The Next Prince had me on a chokehold, on my tippy toes. I have so much beef with this show, but damn, it was great. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, hear me out. I have like so many thoughts about this show. Our side couple, Jimmy Ohm, my friends, Jimmy Ohm, I am sorry, I love Zinunu, but Jimmy Ohm were the star of the show. Star of this show. Nunu is an incredible actor. Z didn't have much to work with because his character is still like same old, stoic, not many lines. Like, I feel bad because Z never has dialogue. He just sits there. That's it. And I feel like this show could have been so much better than it was. And like, this show kind of like telling everyone how it spent millions on this intro. Wow. Who cares? I swear to you, 7 out of 10 people are gonna skip the intro. Nobody cares. You watch it once, you've watched it, that's it. Why do you spend millions on an intro when you should spend millions on hiring writers? Good writers. This show would have been so good with amazing writers. To this day, I still don't know if Calvin Prince Calvin knows how to open a sandwich bag. Does he know? Calvin, the most useless character ever. I know they were trying to introduce Ned JJ in this, but why? But I really enjoyed the show. It was great. It was really a good show. It had budget, it had great soundtrack, great cinematography. It should have gone all the way with the GL. Domundi still to this day, not giving us a GL, but insinuating that the girlies are in love. Like, just give it to us. We want it. But other than that, damn, that show had me on a chokehold. I was like, wow. Great show, but should have been better. Our Youth was really good. No notes. Because it was a great show, and it really worked. And the chemistry was great, and I have no complaint. Kunti! Me and T. Kunti changed my brain chemistry for the better. This show has no business being this good. And you know what? It's because of Phuwin. You know what's so funny is that there's so many people that didn't like Pon and Phuwin, and I was always defending them. When Never Let Me Go stopped airing, I was like, this is one of the best shows of GMMTV. This is just so good. People are like, it's bad, blah, blah, blah. We Are. Let me not talk about We Are. But this, not this. This is fun. This is licorne. This is funny, entertaining. We got William Est. I mean, what more do you want? Phuwin and William Est. That's all I need in life. That is it. That's all I need. Give it to me every day. And yes, it's still airing. I don't know how it's gonna end. It might end bad. People might die. People might go to jail. But for now, oh, Goddess bless you from death. This is fun. This has me on a chokehold. Oh my God, my friends. This is still airing, but spooky, spooky. When I tell you I could not care less about Pavel Poo in Pete Babe, but somehow here, I'm sad. I am sad. I'm like, give me more. Wow. Also, Pooh is one of the prettiest boys I've ever seen. That ghost is invisibly choking me. I swear to you. Kill to Love. Oh my, this show had me on a chokehold. Wow. If you have not watched Kill to Love, watch it now, my friends, because damn. Wow. I cannot even process what happened. The ending, no spoiler, but that ending, my friends, I'm gonna need to make next a tier list about all our toxic main lead in a BL, because that tier list, my friend, is gonna be... Because the amount of toxic men we got this year, they said toxic. They said Britney Spears, hold my Oishi honey lemon. Friendly rivalry, K-drama, GL. This was great. I'm on a chokehold, my friends. Hear me out. Yeri, this girl. The acting was incredible. Plot twist at the end. It's up for interpretation. A lot of people thought that this wasn't a love story. Did we watch the same show, my friends? Because they're in love. Hello. It was great. The girlies were shining. And also it was very satisfying. Like, the ending was very satisfying. I'm telling you. Memoir of Rati. Where do we put this show? Because hear me out. It should be in jail for at least 3 years on probation and then get out on probation. This jail for the French. I'm sorry, I'm French. Y'all can tell me, but he did his best. Like, hear me out, my friends. Hear me out. Heated rivalry. This main actor is playing Russian. He's not Russian. He learned Russian with the most impeccable accent ever. So it can be done. It can be done. No excuses, my friends. Jail time for you, Memoir of Rati, because of this terrible French. It was beautiful. I don't know, like, I'd rather watch Love in the Moonlight. But though, you know what? Great always has the best characters. His character was amazing. But Rati, sometimes he was getting on my nerves. Boy, stop pretending to be French. Stop it. Head to Head, still airing. Head to Head, I think I have no notes for now. Because I'm not in the side couple, no. I don't want it, don't give it to me. I think it's also starting to drag. We are at episode 9 already. I just don't understand because me and T, Burnout Syndrome, why are they getting 10 episodes but Head to Head is getting 12? It makes no sense because Head to Head does not need 12 episodes. It's gonna start dragging by next episode. It's gonna start dragging. I like the concept of the show. It's been done before. It's been done before. It's been done with I Saw You in My Dream. And I like the concept. C and Keen are great. C and Keen are great, but it's not their best show. But 9 episodes should be done. It should be done. It should have wrapped. I don't like where they're going with the mom and the dad. But I really only enjoy C and Keen. Farm Van. No. Jail time. Jail time for Van. Jail for you, mister. Temple, my friends. This changed our brain chemistry for the better. Our brain chemistry was forever changed. Kicking my feet. Y'all, when I tell you I felt like a teenager again, my feet were kicking. My feet were kicking. The scene that lives rent-free in my head is Tame and Poe walking each other home. That's it. That's it. Walking each other home. Learning of the phone number. Excuse me? Kicking my feet. Kicking my feet. Wow. Wow. William Est. No comment. Lib Day. Lib Day was meat I fear. Lib Day had Dew, Pond, Gun, Pan. Hello. Amazing cast. But what the hell? We had so many cool theories about what could happen. This started amazing. Started, wow, fun, here, whoa, bum, bum. Ended with the most, like, what the hell ending ever. First of all, loopholes on loopholes on loopholes. Like, it didn't even make sense, the ending. I feel like the person who wrote this was lazy. The thing is, they didn't make sense, the characters. The things they were doing didn't make sense. A lot of the characters were doing things for what reason? A lot of scenes also were never explained. So I'm just like, why? My golden blood! My golden blood! Wait, where is Revamp? Where did I put Revamp? I put it in Meat I Fear. Revamp is going to jail. It's going to go to jail for 1 year. Because my golden blood cannot be lower than Revamp, but it cannot also be on the same level. Hear me out. Watching Revamp made me enjoy My Golden Blood more. Believe it or not, after watching Revamp, I was like, oh, well, My Golden Blood was better. Here was my thought. My Golden Blood, hear me out, it was not that great. But the way I loved Gawain so much, like this boy, I love vampires. I love Gawain, I love Mio, but what was this show about? Like, there's just no consistency in this show. And, you know, this is what I believe the GMMTV roundtable for this show was with the writers. Let's do a vampire show where they can go fast, but sometimes they just walk slow. But people are gonna know, and they're like, well, you know what? Let's just make Joss take off his shirt so they forget. I swear to you, every time something stupid happened in the show, Joss was taking off his shirt. And that, my friend, is brainwashing. They were brainwashing us by having Joss take off his shirt. So you don't realize that this show is not great. The ending made no sense. You put their photo next to each other, but flower shop lady who was your best friend and died, you don't put her photo up? Hello? Oh my god, I don't know what to do with these vampire shows. I'm still waiting to this day for a good vampire show. And you know what? It's not coming anytime soon. Reset the series. Reset. This was great. No notes. Did it have me on a chokehold? At times, but not all the time. Peter Pan and Pond, they're great. They're great. Pond is a great actor. But you know what? Pond was an incredible actor. His best acting this year was in Claire Bell. If you have not watched Claire Bell, Pond plays the boyfriend of Belle. When I'm telling you, I don't know why, but Pond acting in Claire Bell felt to me like he was playing for his Oscar nomination. Wow, incredible his acting in Claire Bell. If you're a fan of Pond, you need to watch Claire Bell because he doesn't have that many scenes, but towards the end, his acting is incredible. In Reset, it was good. I enjoyed it. Will I rewatch it? I don't think I will. And I think it was great chemistry with Pond and Peter Pan. And I really do also like the concept, like the supernatural, going back in time. I think it's a fun thing that I always enjoy. And also it was set in the 90s, right? And I really love when we go back to the past. I just love like the fashion, the no social media, like it's just a fun time. Like I think it's really fun. Paradise of Foreign movie, wow. This needs to win a Golden Globe because Mr. Jeff Sutter, Miss Engfa, Mr. Kang. You know what's so crazy is that I watched Paradise of Thorns before I watched Kemjira. But when I watched Kemjira, I did not recognize Kang. And when I watched Paradise of Thorns, I didn't know who Kang was. So I was like, whatever, it's just a random actor. And then I had to rewatch Paradise of Thorns. I rewatched it after Kemjira. And I was like, Kang's acting in Paradise of Thorns is incredible. And it really shows the range that he has. Jeff, to me, one of the most talented person in Thailand. Like Thailand needs to give Jeff an award for most talented because this boy, wow. Engfa was incredible. The acting was incredible. The storytelling, this was a dark storyline. The ending had me like WTF. I was like, the ending was, what the hell is going on? I was just like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Damn. What a movie. What a movie. Gel Boys, my friend. Gel Boys. At the top of the top of the top. Gel Boys had no business being this good. How does a show about Gen Z teenagers work this well? I don't know. But you know what was fun about this show? Is that because these were not actual ships that were set in stone, nobody knew who would end up with who. Like, we were all on our toes, thinking, what is the end game of this? We couldn't tell, because this is not GMMTV where the ships are sail, and then you know who ends up with who. Jailboy soundtrack, the actors, acting, 10 out of 10. Chemistry, 10 out of 10. Fashion, 10 out of 10. Cinematography, 10 out of 10. Filmed on an iPhone, 10 out of 10. Wow. The amount of time I've rewatched this show is no joke. I just randomly sometimes go back to an episode and rewatch it because it's that good. It's that good. The actors did great. You had me feel for a bunch of high schoolers like there's no tomorrow. One of the best shows of the year. Point blank. One of the best shows of the year. Jail Boys. 10 out of 10. K-pop Demon Hunters. This changed my brain chemistry for the better. Oh my god. This was on my Spotify top rap at third place after Queen Beyonce and The Weeknd. My third was K-pop Demon Hunters. My third artist was Huntrix. I reacted to this movie on Patreon, and the day after I reacted to it, I rewatched it. Now I've watched it 5 times in totals. Loved it. Everything was perfection. Like, I don't even know how they made such perfection. What is there else to say about this? It's incredible. But y'all should know because you probably have watched it. If you want to watch my reaction, it's on Patreon. Punk's Triangle. We finished it not long ago, Punk's Triangle. No Notes. What a great show. We need more punk. We need more punk. We need emo. We need an emo BL. We need MySpace BL. Because damn, the way Enaga, this boy. Ai and Enaga, the way fun. It was also just kind of new concept. So no notes. Don't change anything. The ending was not the best, not gonna lie. And also, it's 2025. Don't give me a dead fish kiss anymore. I need passion. I need love. At least show me that they're in love, like in the kiss. Because I don't believe that people that are in love kiss like this. Not me. Not me series. 10 out of 10. Harmony Secret. Oh my, GL. Wow, this had me on a chokehold. These GLs this year. To be fair, I only watched GLs that I loved. And those were GLs that won the poll. And you guys chose right. Because the way you know. One of the best acting I've seen girlies do. Like, wow. I remember being in tears in that breakup scenes. Like, it's like I felt the breakup as if I was breaking up with the non-existent person I'm dating. Fun. But damn, all the GLs, except Claire Bell, they're just so licorne. And I wish we had more just no licorne, like just a regular show. Because I feel like GLs follow kind of the same recipe over and over again. So I wish we'd had more change, but we're in the right direction. Mete Love, High by My Luck, Seeking, changed my brain chemistry for the better. Oh damn. This is the best Seeking show ever, but also one of GMTV's best BL ever. Only 4 episodes. GMTV needs to do that more, I think. You know, when you have an amazing show and you're like, oh, I wish there was more episode. But you're like, no, because if there was more episode, it would be dragging. There would be more fillers. It would not be condensed the way it is. It worked so well. This is the most wholesome storytelling, the most amazing characters. It just warms my heart. This show really warmed my heart. It was beautiful. I watched it in 2 days, I think, and 10 out of 10. Wow, great. Sweet Tooth, Cavity, Root Canal, the series goes to jail. It's in jail. Jail time for you. Where do I even start with this? This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off because GMMTV did Mark Packing freaking dirty. GMMTV should go to jail for giving Mark Packing this role. It's GMMTV that needs to go to jail. I know this might be controversial. Mark has more chemistry. We talked about it on live. Mark Packing has more chemistry with other actors. He has more chemistry with Neo than with Ohm. And to me, he has more chemistry with Papeng than with Ohm. Not to say that they don't have chemistry. They might have chemistry, but it's just not showing. And this script was terrible. And also, their next BL for next year doesn't even look that good. Looks average at best. We'll see. Mark should get the best. I'm really rooting for him. And if the best for him is to be with Ohm, then good, but give them a freaking good show. Could you imagine if Mark and Ohm's first show was Tempo? I feel like it's not fair to give some people great, amazing shows and others really bad shows. It's just not fair. GMTV, you should go to jail. And if you want to defend this show, please do in the comment. Present me your arguments, become the lawyer, plead your case. I will listen. This show, what's it called? I Will Turn Back This Time. It's a great show. No Notes. Somehow it had a very bad rating on my drama list. People didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. The chemistry between the actors, I thought it was great. This show is from China. The scenery in this show is incredible. Also, this is our main lead who is now into my shore. I really enjoyed this show. Why did nobody enjoy this show? I don't get it. It was a fun, supernatural, great chemistry, no kisses, heads up. But you don't need kisses to see the chemistry is there. The love begins in the world of If. So this show, I have not started uploading my reaction, but I have finished it. I have pre-recorded the whole show. No notes. I enjoy it. What a fun concept. And it's short, to the point. It works. Good acting. If you love a height difference, oh boy, my friend. That height difference, wow. Next, Ocean's Love. Does Ocean's Love go to jail? Or is it objectively bad, subjectively fun? Yeah, earthmix, objectively bad, subjectively fun. You know what? The thing is, again, with the ships, earthmix ship cannot be broken, but hear me out. Earth should have ended up with Boss. Fight me on this. Unpopular opinion. Did not like Mick's character at all. Did not like him. No. It was fun at first. At first I thought, oh, the humor is fun. And then I was just over it. I almost dropped it. I was over it. But you know, Earthmix, I do think they're funny. Knockout was great. No notes. We need more Muay Thai boxing. I think it's fun. Also, this was a new ship too, and they're great together. I think WeTV really does well in terms of shows. And Knockout was really fun. I really enjoyed it, and the chemistry was great. Yeah, and also I really liked the second couple. We had 3 couples actually, now that you think of it. But yeah, no notes. I think it was really good. Boys in Love. It was no notes, but it was also a bit mid. But no notes for now, because like it's definitely better than My Golden Blood. Let me say that. You know what? I love Mick. I love our Opaz brothers. Win and Mick for the win. I thought it was a cute show, and I still enjoyed it. Us, the series, chokehold, my friend. These GLs, they had me on a chokehold all year. Emmy, Bonnie, no comment. Kawi, one of the best written main character in the GL. Dad Should Die. Other than that, View meme, hear me out. View. I just love this girl so much. And View meme really, they gave us crumbs. GMMTV was like, you're a pigeon and you're looking all day for crumbs on the pavement, on the sidewalk. And I was like trying to look for the crumb as a pigeon. You know what I'm saying? Yes, please give me a good View meme show. Thank you. Zombievor, no notes. Zombievor was fun. I appreciate a new concept. I love zombies. It was not the best zombie shows, but the problem that I had is that this was kind of advertised as a Xenu show, but Xenu were like, no. To me, this was not a Xenu show. The best actors in this was Boss and Tommy. Boss and Tommy. This was the Boss and Tommy show, my friend. Oh my God. I was a bit frustrated at point. And also, hear me out, that girl that died because of her phone pissed me off. That girl pissed me off. Some characters died for zero reason, except that people are just really not smart. But it was a fun show. But like, Boss, yes. Will it get a season 2? I don't know. I don't care. It worked as it was. We ended up on a kind of a cliffhanger / open ending, but it was a good show. I watched it as soon as it got out. It was very spooky. Makeup was great. We had some, as I said, there was, let's say, half great acting and then half average acting. Did not care for the cheerleader storyline. The people that were in the greenhouse could not care less for that storyline. But, oh, and what's his name? The name of, oh my God, I don't remember his name. He was one of my fave too. I don't know his name because in Domundi I've never seen him in another show before. He was great. He was great in this show. Jimmy also gave really good acting in this, even though I hated his character. His acting was really great. But yeah, that was a fun show. Fun show to watch for Halloween. The X Morning with Chris and Sincto. No notes. You know what? It's kind of a little mid, but no notes because I love Chris Sincto. This was the reunion of Chris Sincto, and you know, I'm not a fan of exes, plots, exes getting back together. But Chris Sincto chemistry is great, and this was, I really enjoyed a little bit of the Sotus winks, but it's not like it was a great, amazing show-stopping show. My bias is showing. I have no, it's like average, no notes. No notes. You know what? We did enjoy it. We enjoyed it. To My Shore. Oh my God, this show has me on a chokehold. We're still watching it, but damn. We need to analyze it. You know what I need to do? I need to make one entire video with a PowerPoint of To My Shore. To My Shore, PowerPoint. That's what I should do. Because this show, I swear to you, talking about toxic men, talking about our toxic men. But you know, it's so fun, it's entertaining. China is coming through this year. China came out of nowhere and was like, let me give you great fun, entertaining shows. So fun. Abo Desire! You know damn well Abo Desire has me on a chokehold, my friends. Hwayoung, this boy, Hwayoung, I feel like Hwayoung is gonna be forever the person I quote. To this day, every BL that I watch now, I'm just gonna be like, but Hwayoung would do this. Hwayoung would have done that. Hwayoung could never. Hwayoung has become my standard in what the hell these men are doing. Toxic men, but also smart men. Let's be honest. Our second couple was fun, even though they barely gave us crumbs. Again, as a pigeon, me looking for crumbs on the freaking sidewalk pavement. But damn, that was fun. That was fun. And then Therapy Game with Naoya. Oh my god. Therapy Game is so fun. Also, damn, no notes. If you guys want to watch a green flag man in a BL, then Therapy Game is for you, my friend. From Japan. I watched this show because Naoya from Mazel is in it, and y'all know I love Mazel and Be First. But then one of the greenest green flags in the universe, watching a show where a character uses zero toxic masculinity, communicates, take themselves accountable. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this. I was watching being like, wait, can men do this? Can men actually do this? Can men be non-toxic? Can men be understanding and compassionate? And I was like baffled because I've never seen this in a BL. And here we are, my friend. I believe this is all the shows that we watched. Let me see. Okay, Revamp has done its time. It can go out of jail now. It's done its little time. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what are you thinking? Let me know what is your jail time? What are your mid-earth here? Give me your list. I want to know. Also, please remember, take this with a grain of salt. Sometimes people have different opinions, different taste, and there's a show for everyone. And I really love storytelling, and I love good writing, and I love chemistry, and I love innovation. And I think so many good shows this year. Now that I'm looking at the list as I'm doing it here, I feel like it makes sense. Obviously, I could have divided my list with more tiers because some shows are all in the same tier, but I've loved them more than others. So, you know, to be really partial, I should have made like 10 tiers, but we're only making 6 for now. But yeah, let me know, guys, your top 3 of the year. To me, there were so many great shows this year. And I mean, look at my top list. Like, most of the shows are actually in my top. So there's not that much at the bottom. Obviously, there's always ships, especially in GMMTV, because GMMTV is basically a ship company. There's always ships that I'm rooting for. I want them to succeed. GMMTV gives them the most average shows, and it's just very disappointing. But I really enjoyed the 2026 lineup of pilots, so I've got good faith that this will be a great year for the BL and the GLs. I hope that Clarabelle is going to open the door for better GLs that are very cinematic. I'm hoping for more queer stories in today's media. Tendance, Heated Rivalry might open the door for more queer content, which would be great. It's a win for us. And so many amazing shows that were just so heartwarming. So yes, this was really my year of spooky, Lacorn, and toxic, and we love that. But also some of my top shows really were Clarabelle, Temple, Jail Boys, and Shine, and Motel of Habanaluk. Like, this probably is my tier top. Chemdira was great, but there's so many great shows. Like, it's even hard to choose. So many great shows. So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment. I am dying to know what your, like, let me know what your jail time shows are. I want to know. I'm so curious. And if you want to watch all these shows with me, all of these, everything that I've said right now is on my Patreon. Please check it out. It's a fun time. And thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year. And let me know what else you want me to rank, because I'm on a roll. I want to rank my toxic men. I want to rank my tropes. I want to do PowerPoints. Let me know what else you want me to create a tier list for, and I will do it. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.